Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris, and today we're going to talk about Casey Neistat's video, well, his interview with Robert Kyncl. Let's do this real quick. So it's almost safe to assume that if you're watching this video, you've already watched Casey Neistat's video. Now, I haven't watched it yet, and I just want to get my honest reactions to the questions that are asked, and well, the answer is given, because this is a pretty interesting video, to say the least. I just got done watching Casey Neistat's interview with Robert Kyncl, the SBO, the Chief Business Officer of YouTube. And let me tell you, definitely go watch that video. I don't care if it's long. If you're a creator, especially if you're a small creator, you need to watch that video and kind of get a little bit of an understanding of what's going on. I mean, when in time have we had an opportunity like this to hear directly from, well, the decision makers of a platform that you're trying your hardest to succeed on? Now, there's a few points in the video that I felt and I took home, personally, put it that way. They resonated within me. In the first half of the video with Logan Paul and everything like that, like I said, I'm not big on what's going on currently and everything like that. I never saw the video. I don't know the specifics. I don't know everything. To me, that's drama, and I tend to stay away from drama. But when it comes to the other half of the video, well, that interests me because that's going to affect you and that's going to affect me. So it's a little bit interesting to see what they were talking about and what the responses were, and when they were talking about the changes regarding the partnership program. And if you didn't see my other video, go watch that first because I go into more detail about that. But when they're basically saying that YouTube doesn't succeed unless you succeed, that's pretty powerful there. I mean, we can't forget that YouTube is pretty much the balancing point of the scale between creators and advertisers. YouTube has to find the balance to make creators happy and make advertisers happy. Because if you forget that if there are no advertisers, there is no YouTube. Without advertisers and that advertising money, there is no YouTube. How are they going to pay for the infrastructure that is YouTube? All the servers and networks and everything that creates YouTube. Think about where your videos are backed up on. They're not backed up on your computer. That's all on YouTube. Unless you back up to VHS like I do. But what I'm saying is, you forget about that as a creator, especially when you're in the grind, you're in the hustle of creating everything. You forget about that. YouTube isn't charging me a monthly fee. YouTube don't charge me a monthly fee to create videos, because in the other half of the interview, which I'll get to in a second, they talk about things, core values of YouTube, some 4 freedoms of YouTube that when I heard Robert say that, I was like blown away. I'm like, whoa, this is why I love YouTube. And to find out that they're so transparent about what they value, and that I actually recognized it, because I'm not good on subtle cues or anything like that. You have to be direct with me. It was just amazing to me. So within YouTube trying to, get that balance between creators and advertisers, yes, there's things that have come up recently because of a few YouTubers saying or doing certain things that affect us all, and it creates change. But it creates change that might be a little bit annoying, but it's good change. So that whole yellow monetization icon that lets you know that it's limited or no ads or not monetized at all and everything like that, that is a change that YouTube is trying to create to get that balance back where it needs to be, so that creators are happy and the advertisers are happy, and if they're happy, then the viewers are happy. It's common sense, business sense, you know what I mean? So one thing Robert mentioned in there is upload your video, unlisted, private, whatever you need to do first, so that YouTube has time to review everything, so it doesn't get demonetized once you publish it, once you can actually make money off of it and such. And that's a very good point. And it's something I've seen with my videos. Not that I'm making any money anyways, but it is something I've seen where right away, maybe, it's yellow, but then it goes green. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. But he also said that he wants good creators, good content. So like I said before in the other video, this is going to force you to, well, make your channel better, make your content better, and we're all going to win. It's going to be a win-win situation. Now, the 4 freedoms that Robert was talking about, and don't worry, I'm going to have links in the description, and I probably put something up on the screen over here with the times for Casey Neistat's video on when they talk about these things, and look for the links in the description when they talk about these things. But he's talking about 4 freedoms that he believes in, that YouTube believes in, and one of that is opportunity. The opportunity to come to a platform like this, start at ground zero with everybody else, build your business up, and the opportunity to make an income, to feed your family, to keep this roof over your head. I mean, that's something powerful there, and that's something I enjoy. about YouTube, just that hope that one day, and I will succeed if I put in enough hard work and I keep at it and have the dedication to do it. You know what I mean? And then freedom of speech, which I think is very important, but with freedom of speech, there's a fine balance because you're dealing with advertisers that, you know, they want to be, well, advertiser friendly with certain things. They don't want to be associated with certain, well, freedoms of speech that you might employ. You know what I mean? So there's a fine balance there, and that really comes down to the creator. If you're, well, creating content that is exercising your freedom of speech, but it doesn't necessarily consist with everybody else's current views, and it's really a negative thing, that's on you. You can keep creating that, but you might not have the advertisers backing you up. So you got to think about that stuff. And unfortunately, channels like that and stuff like, and videos like that might help or not help. Well, it's going to help a negative aspect to YouTube, especially when you're considering advertisers. So I'm rambling again. I'm going off on a tangent. And then the freedom of information he also talked about is one of the 4 freedoms. And I think that is great because I go to YouTube all the time for information on how to do stuff. And that's why I make videos as well and how to do it because, well, like I said before, one day my kids are going to watch this stuff and figure out how to do something. At least I'll be able to teach them even if I'm not here. And then the other freedom is freedom to belong. And I've felt like this is something personal I'm going to share with me. I felt like for so long that I don't belong. I'm not proud of what I'm doing work-wise. I never felt like I belonged. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to go to school for and everything like that. But one underlying thing has been photography. But it's like, well, who wants to look at my pictures and stuff like that? But with the videos, I can create videos and put it out into an audience that is YouTube. And I can find a place where I belong. I can find a place where you belong as well. That is as a subscriber. And we can share a common interest and build a friendship through YouTube. That's something powerful, and these are all things that I value within YouTube. And I value, and this goes under the freedom of speech, just the creativity aspect, where I can create what I want within reason, as long as I'm abiding by certain laws and guidelines, because this is not necessarily my platform. I didn't build it. This is YouTube, so I do have to abide by their guidelines and rules, but I can be as creative as I want. That's something powerful to me as a creative person, as a creative mind, that I can do and create this how I want and make the videos and make the silly jokes that I want and the weird editing styles that I want. And I'm rambling again. And this could be a whole nother topic, why I like YouTube as a platform. So I just wanted to quickly go over some of the things in Casey Neistat's interview with Robert Kyncl. And go watch the video. Look in the link in my description for his video. I mean, obviously, you've seen it. You know what I mean? It's been like an hour after and he's got millions of views. But if you haven't seen it, in case you're watching my channel and you don't follow Casey Neistat or anything, go watch it, especially if you're a small creator, and, well, learn something from the CBO, you know? Anyways, I'm rambling way too much, and I think we're pretty much done for today. This is kind of the second video I put up today because I didn't know I was really going to be doing this. So I'll see you on the next one. But seriously, go watch Casey's video. I mean, when have you been able to sit down with the head of a company, the chief business officer of a company that directly affects what you're doing as a creator on this channel, and be able to hear their thoughts and why they've done certain things? It's a powerful thing. It's an interesting age that we're living in right now. I say that, but it makes me feel old when I say it. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. And if you're joining us for the first time, I definitely welcome you. I'm thankful that you're here joining me today. And, well, you know what? Consider subscribing at the end of the video if you liked what you saw. I have almost 400 videos. This video is a little bit out of context, a little bit different than what I normally do. But it needed to be done because this is pretty important. Anyways, I've been rambling long enough, and I'll see you on the next one.